score of 9.875. The Oregon Ducks.
Yeah, we did that.
1, 5. There you go. I'm really excited. I know we still have to go through today, but you guys have put in a lot of work, and I just want to first say that I'm really proud, and I just really can't wait for you guys to showcase what you have been working so hard on. Today's practice is really just a time for us to prepare mentally, physically. We're not, doing anything super heavy. We want to stay fresh going into the tournament weekend. Up! Nice! That's it! Good job! There you go. Let's go! Over it! Tight!
Today we're going to be doing toss event, which is something that I know I requested alongside some of the other people in toss event, just because that's kind of one of the events that we like to do pretty consistently throughout the week, just to make sure that our group chemistry is on and everything.
Nice! Good job! Good! 5! Back wall! Good job! Wow! Very good. See, that was good.
But yeah, the final practice isn't necessarily to be wearing us down or to be, making these big changes. It's really to just fine tune and get the last couple reps so that we feel confident going into the tournament.
That's it. 5, 1. Yeah, it's go time. I think that we've pretty much done everything that we can do up until this point. I think they're mentally, physically prepared and ready to go. So yeah, I'm excited to hop on the plane from Eugene to Denver to Sioux Falls. Finish your last practice of the year here. The team has just been working really, really hard, and so I'm hoping that their hard work is going to get rewarded and win some championships. Today's practice is just a chance for us to get loose. After travel, we tighten up a little bit. So we'll just do a little bit of yoga stretching. We'll mark through all of our events and heats. We won't throw any actual skills. For us, I just want them to feel as good as possible going into this long weekend. So today, hopefully, we'll just kind of get our heads right and loosen up, like I said, and just get ready to go for Thursday.
Leading up to quarters, I feel like we were really excited to just show off all of the hard work we have been working on this whole season. If you just have fun and do what you know what to do, I feel like it can just be a really good start to the whole national championships.
I feel really, really good about how we prepared, and I'm just ready to see them attack the weekend.
Quarterfinals is our chance to make it to event finals, so we just need to make sure that we put our best foot on them.
Thank you. Thank you. We out here, NCATA National Championship, baby. Sioux Falls, South Dakota. We're gonna give you the inside scoop.
Hey, being really present in every single heat, okay? Executing to the best of our ability, one thing at a time, okay? Like it's your last meet. Do it together, do it for each other, and of course, have lots of fun, stay calm, and be present.
Last year, I went into quarterfinals so nervous, and it just can really get in your head when you're focusing on only event finals. I feel like when you think of the meet as a whole, you have to keep event finals in the back of your mind, but also just like trying to perform and compete how you normally do. It can be a little bit more stressful than normal, only because it is the first meet, you're adjusting to time zones, you're getting used to everything. The feeling at quarterfinals when you know you just secured the event finals bag basically is just such a good feeling, and I feel like when I knew that for Acro 7, I just could not stop smiling.
score of 9 points, 9-5 scoring 9 points, 8-5.
I really wanted to meet with the team, prior to event finals, because while we made it to the championship meet, while we had a really good run, we didn't finish the way that we wanted to finish. We came up a little bit short, and I think that we all felt a little bit dissatisfied with that result and our performance. So I really wanted to make sure not only did the team feel really good, but that we remembered our why and why we were here, and that we deserved to be in the event finals that we qualified for, and to really boost up their confidence a little bit and to just make sure that they knew that they still could. Okay, so we need to be on our A game tomorrow. We need to mentally check in. You're going to be more fatigued than you were today. We have dedicated a lot of time and effort into the skills we're putting out on the mat, and I hope that you feel the confidence that we have in you. I'm really excited to watch them compete. I'm really excited to see the competition out there. It's the top 4 scorers, best teams from quarters, and it's going to be a little healthy competition and just a lot of good vibes. Event finals takes place the last day of the national tournament. It typically happens on a Sunday, and it's a chance for all of the student athletes to come together and compete for an individual title in 15 different heats.
Wait for it! 7 days! 1, 2, 3!
The event finals is a really fun, upbeat event for us. We have been working super hard all year, and it's a chance for us to earn some hardware. Not only do we get to compete in each event, but we also get to contend for postseason awards, such as All-American. They choose 16 of the top athletes from all of the different schools that sponsor acrobatics and tumbling. I think something about event finals that's really unique is that everyone is on the floor together. We're all warming up together, all the different teams, and so the environment is just really family-oriented, even though we're competing against each other, and just a really fun time to kind of come together and do the sport that we love.
Right before we walked out onto the mat, I just remember being really happy and really excited to be there. And the girls in Acro 7, it's Lexi and Bethany and I, and we were just holding hands, and we just kept telling each other everything's gonna be okay, and we're just proud that we got here. We were the same pair last year. We didn't make it to event finals at all, and I think I was just happy that we had made it, and that it was kind of our redemption year a little bit. It's really intimidating when your event is also in the same event as Baylor, the #1 ranked team, who has won that same event 3 times in a row. You just want to go out there and put your best foot forth, and just gonna take a deep breath and just be proud of whatever you put on the floor. I fist bumped Bethany, and I was like, okay, here we go. And I remember when she pressed up, I just remember thinking, oh my goodness, she's not moving, I'm not moving, I think this is the most solid we've ever been. And she pressed down, and I was like, okay, it's my turn now, I need to make sure I'm looking clean and sharp. And when we landed, I just was so overwhelmed with happiness and being oh, we just did the best Acro 7 I think we've ever done in our entire lives. And I was just really proud of how far Bethany and I have come. I didn't start out the season with Acro 7. Being put in and being partners with Bethany again, and her being a senior was just it was just a really great way to end. Just standing there, I was oh my gosh, I think we can actually win. And I remember holding on to Lexi and Bethany's hand, and I was just okay, I think we can do this. I really think we can do this.
The Oregon Ducks!
When I heard the announcers start with O, I think I looked at Bethany and was oh my gosh, all of our hard work finally paid off.
Acro 7, it's definitely not necessarily my strength, but I do think that we have worked really, really hard at getting better at acro event, and I think Bethany and Bella specifically, that's their specialty. They have worked their butts off all year, and they didn't start in Acro 7 at the beginning. It wasn't super consistent, and so we kind of were trying to brainstorm what we could do to make it better. Bella and Glick came out the gates and crushed it. They've been getting high scores all season, and they really just proved their consistency. And so the fact that they were able to take home that title was amazing. And I think I was shocked at first, but then, able to celebrate, and they beat some really good teams out there. So I'm proud of them, and they killed it.
I remember hearing the crowd screaming before we went, and I felt really nervous, but it was still really loud and a lot of energy, and it was a fun time. I feel I stayed pretty calm. I was just do what I know how to do. I was pretty confident we were gonna win because we had done well all season, so I was pretty confident in that pyramid specifically.
A score of 9.875. The Oregon Ducks.
When I heard Oregon, I jumped up and down, I was screaming. I couldn't believe, actually I could believe it, but I was just really excited. All year we'd been talking about oh, we want to win an event finals, and then we did it, so it was just a dream come true, really. It was really fun, especially when I saw Ava, that was really fun because she told me I could do it, and then we did it, so that was just a good feeling, knowing we won and we had done the best all year in that moment.
When Oregon was announced the second time, I think that I was just so proud of our open pyramid for winning. And then I think it was 10 minutes after, I was talking to our athletic trainer, and she joked about her being my biggest fan. And I looked down at the table, the athletic training table, and saw that there was two, and realizing that I contributed to both of them. And I was just wow. I think I was just so in shock and so proud of myself. And I didn't come home with any last year because I was a freshman and still getting to know everything. And I think working so hard this season and having these to show for it is honestly a really exciting feeling. And I just remember feeling so proud of myself.
Open pyramid, the pike pyramid, that group stayed the same through the whole season. There were no adjustments. They got a couple perfect 10s, which is not easy to do, and the fact that they were able to be so dominant and so consistent through the year. I had a lot of hope for them going into this event final, and so when they won, I wasn't surprised, but I was really, really happy.
Leading up to my event, really all I feel at that point is the excited nerves. It's my last time going out there, just doing what I love, and I just really want to put my best foot forward every time. During the meet, I rely mostly on my teammate Naya and Coach JC to help keep me calm, keep me distracted before it's my time to go, and just get me ready to rumble. Right as I'm hitting my pass, I don't really have anything going through my mind, but as soon as I'm done, it's such a bittersweet moment running off to all of my coaches and hugging them for the final time. After my pass, I wasn't really sure that I was going to win, especially knowing all of the good competition that I was going against and all of the scores that were coming out in meets previously.
9.775. The Oregon Ducks.
When I heard them announce Oregon, I honestly couldn't believe it. This was the moment I have been working for the past 3 years I have been on this team, and it was unreal. I had so many emotions during the time, and I was so happy that that's how I closed my athletic career here at Oregon.
Oh! I'm so proud of you! Watson. Watson has grown so much in her time here as a Duck. She's shy, but she's mighty. She's kind of, had her ups and downs with consistency, but I had a lot of faith in her this season, and all I wanted for her was to have the feeling that she was able to have in event finals. And when she did her pass, it was beautiful, it was stunning, but there were also some other really good passes, and so usually I have a pretty good idea of who might win, that title, but I was kind of up in the air on that one. And so then when they yelled out Oregon and she put her head up there, I think it was a tearjerker for everybody, and everybody was in shock, but not surprised, if that makes sense. And just so proud of her. She's come such a long way, like I said, and she has a heart of gold and she works hard. And so I think it was just really, really cool and special for all of us to witness that for her.
From Oregon, to the
So sharing an All-American title with Bless is actually the most wonderful thing. One, because she is dearly one of my best friends that I love so much, but two, also because coming into the sport, like even though she's in my class, Bless is always an athlete that I've idolized and I've admired. She operates with such grace and poise and confidence that you don't see in many athletes. She is truly spectacular in that way, and she got Freshman of the Year our freshman year and received those types of rewards and recognition. So to even be on the same playing field as her has been an absolute privilege, and I'm so excited to see what she does in her final year. Leaving the program is bittersweet. Mentally and emotionally, like my heart really goes out to these girls. Although I'm sad to see my class go, and I'm sad to no longer be a part of Oregon Acro, I'm confident that it's in good hands.
We are going to work so hard as a program, and I think that the freshmen coming in definitely have their work cut out for them. It's going to be a really fun and rewarding season next year.
I think that this sport taught me so many lessons that go so far beyond my athletic abilities. It taught me how to trust people. It taught me how to work hard, how to deal with hardships, how to take feedback and bounce back when times are tough. I am very, very grateful to Oregon and the sport for instilling those things in me, but also just giving me the opportunity to be a part of this program and meet all these wonderful people and be a part of something so big and so great. I am just so grateful for my time here, and the only word that I can use to describe it was just unbelievable.
Louder!